Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. I'm here on White Beach in Boracay Island in the Philippines. I'm not doing my morning walk yet because there's a light sprinkle of rain going on right now. I'm here by Nigi Nigi. This is a popular expat hangout in the sunset in the evening time. They have a good live band here, probably the most popular live band here in Boracay Island. And then right beside Nigi Nigi is the Boracay Info Center. If you have any questions regarding how much anything costs here in Boracay, you should check out this Boracay Info Center, because they will give you the correct information, and they do not charge any money for the information. So make sure you check it out. It's by Nigi Nigi in Station 2. I took my friends visiting from Angeles City. I dropped them off this morning at Cagban Port here in Boracay Island. They're heading back to Angeles City this morning. Their flight was at 9 a.m. So I took them there at 6 to make sure they make their flight. It's a 15-minute boat ride from Boracay to Caticlan, and then when they depart the ferry from Caticlan to Boracay Airport, it's only like a 5-minute tricycle ride. So they should have plenty of time to get checked in and get on their flight. This morning my topic is going to be mistakes that expats make here in the Philippines. The number one mistake that expats make here in the Philippines, I think, is not planning for their health care when they come here to the Philippines to retire. It can get expensive here in the Philippines if you have a heart attack, a stroke or something like that, and you don't have medical insurance. If you're planning to pay cash for an event like that, that can get really expensive here in the Philippines. I know some expats feel that if they get sick, that they would just fly back to the United States or maybe to Guam for their Medicare. The problem with that plan is if you get sick where you can't fly, so you could be stuck getting your medical care here in the Philippines and ending up paying cash for your medical care if you don't have medical insurance. One thing you need to know when you go to the provinces is if you have a heart attack in a province and you need heart surgery, they're not going to be able to do that in the province. Like for me here in the province of Baka, if I need heart surgery here, they would have to take me to Iloilo City, which is 4 hours away by ambulance. So all they'll do here in Aklan province is stabilize me and get me to Iloilo City. One thing I recommend that you should have a plan on if you need like urgent care. You should have a plan. Talk to your girlfriend or talk to your wife. Make sure you have a plan as far as getting you to the nearest hospital. Don't wait for an emergency where they have to rush you and you're in a panic state. Whoever's trying to help you is in a panic state. Like for me, Dazzle knows that if anything I need to be rushed to the hospital, she knows to take me to Panay Hospital, because Panay Hospital here in Aklan province, it's only 15 minutes away from our house, and Panay Hospital is TRICARE, on the TRICARE list. So I'm covered if she takes me there by my medical insurance. And Dazzle, she knows how to drive now. That's another thing. It would be good if you can teach your girlfriend or your spouse to drive. That way they have a driver's license and they can drive you to the hospital. Another big mistake I think that expats make when they come here to the Philippines is retiring here in the Philippines without a pension. Basically, retiring here on the Philippines with their savings. You'll be surprised like how expats that get here and they end up depleting their savings when they retire here in the Philippines. You really need some type of pension coming in every month that is reliable in order to retire here in the Philippines, I think. Another thing that expats make a mistake here is buying a used car in the province. I made that mistake. I bought a Honda Accord, a used Honda Accord here in Aklan province. And my mistake was, here in Aklan, we don't have a Honda dealer. So what happened when I started having problems with my vehicle, I didn't have a dealership to take my Honda to. Here in Aklan province right now, we only have a Toyota dealer and a Suzuki dealer. They're building a Nissan dealer, so that's going to be the third car dealership here. That's why I ended up buying a brand new 2019 at the time Toyota Wigo, because at least that vehicle now has a dealership where if there's something wrong with it, I can take it to the dealership. The problem you run into when you have a used car and there's no dealership to take it to, you're gonna have hard time finding a good mechanic that can fix it. Basically, it's just you're gonna go through a mechanic through word of mouth, and that's the problem I ran into. Nobody could fix that Honda Accord, and a lot of times they'll end up trying to fix it and put different parts on your Honda Accord. They'll put like Toyota parts on it, just do anything they can to get it running again. So my recommendation is don't avoid a used car here in the province. In the city, you should be okay, because like in the city, like Iloilo City, they have all the dealerships there, all the brand of cars that you can get. They have a dealership. I'm watching here, I see a dragon boat. They're probably practicing, because here summertime, usually in April, there's a big dragon boat competition here. People from all over the world actually send teams to Boracay to compete. There's the dragon boat. I'm gonna catch him here. This is more likely one of the Boracay teams practicing. The guy in the front facing the people paddling, he's the caller. you'll see a lot of these teams. It's usually not just one team. There's a men's team, there's a women's team, and there's a mixed team. They practice here on Front Beach, and they will also do calisthenics and workout here on the beach after they practice their paddling. The light rain has stopped. It's actually, the sun is starting to come out. It's weird how the sun is trying to come out on this side, but on this other side it still looks cloudy and still looks like rain. So I'm gonna walk towards the sunshine. One thing that you'll experience when you come here to the Philippines as an expat, Filipinos will just look at you that you are rich. Filipinos will assume that all expats are rich. Even though I know that there's many expats that come to the Philippines on a budget. A lot of expats come here on social security alone. But Filipinos here in the Philippines, they just think that all expats, doesn't matter what country you come in, they just assume that you are rich. So don't be surprised if you get approached and people want to borrow money from you. And to me, that's one mistake that you could do, is lend somebody money here in the Philippines. What will happen a lot of times when you lend money here in the Philippines, the people that borrow money from you will end up hiding from you. They'll never talk to you. They'll even make you feel like, why are you bothering me, or why do you need your money back so fast? My recommendation is, don't lend any money. They might not never talk to you again if you don't lend them money, but I think that's better than you lending them money and them hiding from you and never talking to you again. At least you didn't lose any money. The last thing I'm going to talk about that I think expats make a mistake, when they start dating a Filipina, they try to impress the Filipina and spend way more money than they should. They try to impress the Filipina, they try to impress the Filipina's family. The problem with that is, if you can't maintain that, what I mean is, you're spending all this money in the beginning of the relationship, but you don't have the money later on in the relationship. Because what's gonna happen is your Filipina's gonna be used to that, and her family's gonna get used to that, and they're gonna start expecting that money from you. It's better to set the boundaries early. Tell your Filipina, hey, I'm here on a pension, I'm here on a budget. That way your girlfriend and her family don't think that you have an unlimited supply of cash. Thank you everyone for continuing to watch our channel. Dazzle and I, we appreciate you supporting us, and we enjoy making the videos. I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.